I want to share just a little story that's totally made up. It's just a parable to try to teach a principle. It's kind of silly, but here it is. Once upon a time, there was a man who was carrying his cross that he had been given to bear in mortality. And it was getting a little heavy. He was a little tired of it. And he happened to come upon the room where all of the different crosses that people could bear were stored. And he asked the angel standing there if he couldn't just maybe exchange his cross for somebody else's. And the angel said, sure, you can put yours down and pick any one you want. So he put his down, and he looked around the room, and there are all these choices. And he noticed one that was made out of gold, pure gold. It was shiny, it was beautiful, and he thought, wow, that would be glamorous compared to my old wooden thing here. So he goes over and he said, can I have this one? And the angel said, sure, you can carry that one. He got underneath it, and he couldn't even lift it off the ground. It was too heavy, made out of gold. So he's like, never mind, I don't want this one. And then he saw one made out of beautiful, polished oak. It was shiny. It was amazing. He was able to pick it up, but it was way heavier than the one he had been carrying. So he's like, never mind, I don't want this one. Then he noticed one that was made out of roses. And he said, are you kidding me? That would be so light compared to mine. And it's beautiful. It would smell good. I want that one. The angel said, go ahead. So he went and he picked it up and he quickly put it back down with pokes and pricks in his shoulder. And he said, never mind. I don't want that one. Those thorns, not pleasant. I don't want to carry that one. That's fine. This man went from cross to cross around the room, and every new opportunity looked promising until he tried it, and then it didn't work well for him. And finally he came to one that was fairly small compared to the others, and it was made out of balsa wood. He picked it up and he kind of put it on his shoulders, and it fit. It was just right for him. And he said, can I take this one? And the angel said, sure. I knew you would pick that one in the end. The man said, how did you know that? And the angel said, well, that's the cross you dropped when you first came in. If there's a moral to this made-up story, this made-up parable, it would be that sometimes we are given this custom-made set of trials, tribulations, issues to have to wrestle with in mortality. And sometimes it does get heavy. And sometimes we wish we could get rid of that and look at others and compare and think, I wish I had theirs or their set of trials. When in reality, one of the elements of faith in the Lord Jesus Christ is a deep trust that He knows what He's doing. We understand that there are some of you who have experienced inordinate amounts of pain and anguish. Maybe it's because of physical disease or mental anguish, or loved ones who are making choices that are just tearing your heart out and making you feel horrible. The reality is, if we turn outward, trying to serve, as we turn upward, looking to God and trusting that He knows what He's doing when He gives us those individual trials and struggles to bear, then we'll trust Him more and spend less time murmuring about our own cross and spend more time bearing it and looking around and seeing who needs more help bearing the cross that they've been given to bear in mortality.